State Park. Those waves are just washing over the pier. Reese is here now. Reese, what is with this weather?
Yeah, that cruise would definitely have been canceled today and yesterday with the winds. We've seen gusts upwards of 60 miles per hour just offshore down near South Haven and St. Joseph the last couple of days. Look at the winds and the waves just crashing there in the Holland Pier. Very, very dangerous. We've seen a few kite surfers out there, as well as even some surfboards out where Lauren Edwards was earlier in the show in South Haven. Very dangerous conditions. Do not recommend that by any means if you're a regular goer. But any extreme sports fan, this is your cup of tea. It's going to continue like this evening and even into tomorrow. Wave heights will still be quite abnormally high through the day on Wednesday. Rain is still a factor as well. A little bit of blue mixing in, although 99% of us will just continue to see some steady rain showers. Heaviest bands really right through Ionia, Barry, and now Kalamazoo County. That's where it's been the last couple of hours. There was a heavier band coming off of Lake Michigan, extending from Holland down towards Kalamazoo and Three Rivers. That's the band that's been more prominent here the last couple of days and will continue to be so this evening. A little bit of snow mixing in just south of Cadillac, north of Big Rapids. That's where most of it's been the last couple of days. Not a ton of snow here. Plenty of snow, though, up in the Upper Peninsula, seeing over a foot of snow in some of those higher elevation areas. We've seen all rain today. Grand Rapids, very gloomy. Roadways are wet. Trees are starting to see leaves fall off because of that breezy wind as well. And boy, oh boy, it's chilly out there right now. 39 degrees Grand Rapids, 38 in Three Rivers, 39 in Coldwater. A couple of lower 40s along the lakeshore. That's because water temperature is still in the 50s, but you look at a wind chill, about 10 degrees cooler than what the air temperature actually is. There's a 20 down there in Three Rivers, 30 Grand Rapids, 32 Big Rapids, as well as in Holland. So very chilly headed out this evening with this wind. It's not dying down for the next couple of hours, so you're going to need a couple of layers. Gusts upwards of 40 right now, gusts 35 inland, sustained winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. Next couple of hours, again, not winding down a ton. Gusts could still see 45 to 50 miles per hour before midnight. That's why the wind advisory doesn't expire until 2 a.m. Tomorrow, winds will still be out of the northwest, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts upwards of 25 miles per hour. Live broader view of radar. Again, a little bit of blue mixing in northern lower, as well as down near Indiana and the Indiana border. But this is the only moisture around the Great Lakes region. We're stuck in the heart of it in the lower peninsula. It will finally clear out here in the next couple of days as a high pressure out to the west will slowly filter in. That'll help weaken our winds a touch tomorrow. We'll still see some light scattered showers, but notice the cloud cover. That's the big thing tomorrow evening. Really starts to break up as we dry out and that low pressure pushes off to the north and east. We'll still deal with some clouds early in the morning on Thursday. And there will be some rain that looks like off to the north, but Grand Rapids and especially areas to the south of 96 are going to remain dry through Thursday. Overnight lows tonight pretty much where they're at right now, upper 30s to around 40 degrees. We're just not going to cool down a ton as the cloud cover will stick around and the winds will help mix the atmosphere a little bit as well. 44 degrees for the high on Wednesday. We're going to get back to the 50s on Thursday. And man, looking forward to the weekend. 60s and 70s are possible. Quick look at the setup with that. Tons of heat out on the east side of the continental U.S. That low pressure that we've had for the last 3 or 4 days finally pushes out. We get a pretty good burst of those yellows and oranges coming back in. Upper air temps are going to support the 70 degrees for sure. I think the only thing will matter is the cloud cover throughout the weekend that could push both days to the upper 60s and lower 70s, but around